Hello, trading is closed on October 29th, 2020. Time for our disclaimer, then for our calls. It's my plan for tomorrow, Friday, October 30, 2020. Trade at your own risk, no guarantee I'm right. Here's my email address. We said a lot of stuff yesterday. It's all written here. If somebody wants, I'm not going to go over it just too long. These are my calls for next week for the highs and lows. And again, I might not be around the early part of next week. Well, basically, we said a few things. We looked for a gap up. We got that. We looked for a rally. We got that. We said that the gap up would eventually fill. I certainly didn't think it would fill immediately. I did not call that. But we did get the pattern with the early high, and tomorrow's pattern has the early low. This dropping down here, I don't think changes the count all that much. The daily chart's still close enough for me. Here's the last wave down. Instead of wave 5 being a fib percentage of wave 1, it's now a fib percentage of wave 3. Here's today's action, A, B, 5 waves of C. C is equal to A. So we've completed an ABC up. You don't know what the degree is, but you would anticipate having a move down. Here's the target from today's patterns, and of course, in futures, it's already printed. But if it doesn't print in cash, it doesn't count. And here we had this move. Early on, MEJT said this was a false move and would retrace, which it did. It says this move is false, gives us this target. And again, unless something funny happens overnight, it's already printed. Still have that spike from yesterday. It kind of implies we might be close to a low here. We also have the volatility index and NASDAQ McClellan oscillator flashing buys, even though we have a lower target and even though we've completed an ABC up. Friday's pattern has yearly low, doesn't mean you won't gap up. So lower target, unless we gap up, it should print. Wave count shows we completed 3 waves up near the close, but the magnitude suggests we're still in the corrective waves, and 3 waves of a larger degree are still forming, but certainly that isn't a lock. If we do drop from here, it doesn't break any of Elliott's rules. It just doesn't. It looks a bit strange, but that can happen. NASDAQ McClellan oscillator and volatility index, the volatility indices have reversed through their respective Bollinger Bands. They give buy signals despite the lower target. It's hard to be a lot more specific than that. Tomorrow should have the early low. This target, if this target is going to print, I think we're going to see lower prices. And the only issue is if we trade higher first. And I don't have enough information right now to make a call on that. And that's today's call.